Welcome back, Lake Tahoe. I am very excited to be joined by Dan Durkin from Durkin Tree Service today. Dan, thank you for popping in and chatting with me.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I always love getting the chance to chat, and we're just talking about some interesting, kind of scary things. Let's go ahead and start off with how to identify damage, potentially wind damage in trees around your property.
Yeah, it's unfortunate right now with the low snow, and we're getting a lot of rain and water, so we're getting a lot of saturation, and those heavy winds come in. The easiest way is to look to see if there's any upheaval in the ground or any cracks radiating away from the tree. If you see upheaval or any spacing in between the rocks and the ground, that's definitely, you need to give us a call immediately.
Yeah, because it's likely not going to resettle itself unless you're really lucky.
No, even then, once those roots fracture or break, they're not going to settle back down.
Okay, so that is a big deal.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, you're saying, we can see the ground right now. We don't have a lot of snow, and that means that you might want to be thinking about defensible space. Yes, it is winter time, but it doesn't mean that we can't be impacted by fires, which we're all thinking about right now with what's happening in Southern California.
Yeah, that Southern California is very unfortunate, and it's a lesson for us, to look at what we can do around our own homes and get that landscape hardened. So, just doing your 0 to 5. Right now we can't really do pine needles or anything like that, but we can definitely, start preparing and taking trees down, taking shrubs out, start to get ready for when the summer comes and the ground thaws out. We can, get the pine needles up and everything like that. So that 0 to 5, 5 to 30, 30 to 100.
That's a great thing to keep in mind. And people can be preventative now. So they could give you a call, and would you be available to come out and just take a look at what they have going on in terms of defensible space as well as mitigating trees? Yeah,
we do free estimates. We're happy to look at that. If you have any questions about branches that are overhanging your house or defensible space issues, wind hazard, anything like that, we're happy to come out and take a look.
That's great. And I've noticed around town quite a few trees, even along the main boulevard, where the top half has suddenly just turned orange or brown.
Yeah.
Is that something that you're seeing a lot, and that somebody should call you if they notice the top half of their tree is suddenly changed color?
Definitely. Bark beetles are still happening with low snow years. Big snow years kill off the bark beetles, so it kind of keeps them at bay. So when we have these low drought years, the bark beetle is actually more prevalent and able to spread. So there's a variety of diseases that affect different trees, but if you're starting to see your tree dying down, there are things we can do to mitigate that, or we could start just making a plan to take it down.
That's great, Dan. We appreciate what you offer, and especially the fact that you do those free estimates for people who you don't need to think, oh, I can't afford that, I'm just going to let it be. I know that you'll work with the community to make sure that everyone's homes are safe.
Yes, absolutely. We do payment plans. We take credit cards. We make it real easy. We offer a 10% locals discount. We're looking at a way to offer financing through different companies. We're going to be putting an ad out where we're going to actually do free tree work for in need people. So
that is fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Dan, thank you so much for coming in and sharing this with me. Let's grab your website really quickly.
Thank you, Jenny. You can look us up at www.durkintreeservice.com. You can give us a call at 530-306-9640 or just shoot us an email.